I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
You're not gonna die. Please just hang on.
Welcome back for the final episode of Stranger Things 4. Quick recap. Last episode was basically the setup for this. Everyone's preparing for the final battle. Papa died right in front of Elle. Hop and Joy are still in Russia and they're just waiting on a phone call from someone to help get him out of there. And Elle is with Mike and the California crew headed to an airbase or something. I don't know. They got to find a way to get back to Hawkins because it's all going down right now. So let's get into this. Before we begin, I do want to remind you that you can vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. If not, just make sure you subscribe or leave a thumbs up on this video if you do enjoy it. Really helps my channel reach a wider audience, and I greatly appreciate it. But now, it's time for the show. Let's go.
You're trying to break her, aren't you? Get us captured and you can get your reward!
He isn't even scared of the threat of death. He's still gonna betray you. Someone like that has no use. Jesus. I caught him.
I never should have sent you that message.
I made this choice, and I would choose it again.
Right, Hop? You didn't force her to do anything. All you did was give her an option, a choice, a way. It's worked so far.
I've been dreaming about lasagna. There's wine.
Oh, mine's good.
And then there's dessert.
I gotta have dessert, and after that,
Creme de la Joyce? Well, Mike, what made you say that? I was just trying to...
Phase 1. We meet Erica at the playground. Phase 2.
Max baits Vecna.
Phase 3.
And Eddie draws the bats away.
4. Flambe.
Yes, whoever wrote this, Duffer Brothers, yes. Keep writing like this. Don't change it, please, at all. This is what we all want.
Whoa, what does he want us to do, applaud?
Don't sleep on Steve. I'm getting Bruce Campbell Evil Dead vibes from Steve. Everyone's just gonna be going through craziness and hell, but he's like the guy.
Things here start to go south. I mean, at all, you abort, okay? Draw the attention of the bats, keep them busy for a minute or two, then try to be cute or be a hero.
Yo, I just said that. He's the hero. Steve is the hero. They just told us that right now. You're the decoys. I'm meant to die doing this. Oh my god, she's gonna go to the coast where Billy was? And where Max used to live? No way. Or maybe she's just having visions, but either way.
A way to protect Max from here. When one attacks, he will be in her mind, but I can do that too. She can carry me to Vecna. I can piggyback. I can protect her from one, fight him from here.
Mind fight. Righteous.
Oh my god, that's genius. Nothing better happened to Erica, that's all I'm saying. The youngest one there. You know what she'd probably say? Don't feel bad for me. I made a choice to come here. I'm not a baby. I'm not a child. Don't let my age fool you. She would rip me a new one for even insinuating that she deserves to be taken any less than anyone else. She's a beast! See? She's a beast! Dude, you're on the wrong side. We need you to help fight.
You know the murder house in Moorhead? What about it?
Lucas is in the middle of all this because he's on a basketball team. Not that that matters to your childhood friends, but maybe he can use that some way to calm them down at least.
part of that hive mind is in Russia. We don't need to get back to Hawkins.
All we need to do is destroy those particles.
The prison that we just narrowly escaped from?
It's the end of the world, man. Just like season 3, the way it was getting crazy. This is the same type of thing, man.
I don't care what it takes. You get Yuri in line, you get that bird in the air.
Yuri mentioned something about a flamethrower, right?
Yo, see, me and Joyce are like this. Me and Joyce, flamethrower. Where's the flamethrowers at? This is the 80s.
Supposed to meet Cass at Taco Bell in like 10, so...
We're not asking you to help for free. You ever partake in Purple Palm Tree Delight?
Oh my God. This dude's making a pizza.
She was destined for an alternate dimension. Are you ready for the most metal concert?
Are they gonna have metal music playing while all this is happening? They got to. But a huge part of the 80s was rock and roll as well. Metal.
Right out of the gate, I'm super confident, but I'm also like an idiot. I get a big enough thump on my head, I can change, you know?
I even said about Steve that his character development since season 1 has been amazing. And he just said about thumping his head and, you know, doing the right thing.
Remember the dream I told you about? But I left one part out. It's the most important part. You're there.
Steve's dying. Oh my God, Steve's dying. I can't even feel like great for this moment. I just got hit with a wave of sadness.
Чем ты резину тянешь?
I say, do you want to fly over to that prison to see what we're fighting? This is the end of humankind, not Russians and Americans.
Я слыхал, что какой-то контрабандист личным парнем. Ну где он сейчас, этот герой?
That was important. That was extremely key that he was able to convince him to be an honorable man again. Even the side characters, man, just fucking great. Damn it! Is one of them gonna die too? Because every time some shit like this happens in movies and shows, someone makes a oh my God, and they make a plan for something, something fucking happens. Oh my God. Can't imagine how terrified she must be.
What are you waiting for? Come on, do you want me or not?
Oh shit, he just walked right up to her.
I guess I wanted to say...
Surf shut, Romeo.
Dude, this is pineapple.
Try before you deny.
Well,
Has to be the right pizza though, the right crust. It doesn't just work on any pizza.
I feel like you used to come to me more for help. A lot of that is probably my fault. I know I've been distant.
Or stone.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
I'm here. There is nothing that will ever change that.
And I'm always here for you too.
I know.
Man, all these tender moments between everybody. Surprised this wasn't released in theaters. This has been feeling like a movie. She's Max's guardian angel.
I would lie in bed at night. I would pray something would happen to him. Crashing, dying in that stupid car. I wanted him out of my life forever.
You had an abusive brother. It's only right that you fantasize about him dying in crazy ways. Can't hold that against her, Vecna.
Now when I lie in bed at night, I pray that something will happen to me. I just want you to take me away.
Lucas, you better make sure nothing happens to your girl. Straight up.
Normal people don't fantasize about killing other people, Max. You realize that, right?
Lucas, please.
That's Vecna.
Where are you going? Don't be scared. Don't you think we're ready?
This is fucked.
Ready to disappear.
Yeah, please switch him back, because I didn't like Caleb McLaughlin playing a bad guy.
Do you see Max?
We're getting a look at Kid Max.
Move on to phase 3.
Copy that.
Chrissy, this is from you.
What? He really is having a whole ass metal concert in the Upside Down. No way.
Let me out of here!
30 seconds. Yep, go to a happy place. When she had her first kiss with Lucas. It's so crazy how Op has a flamethrower. Oh my God, his face is like split open like pizza.
He says they call it the shadow. Shadow went into them.
Oh my God.
Into who?
The Demigorgons?
I found her. She's young.
Any sign of Vecna or the Mind Flayer?
Oh, the song. The Hawkins Ball. I don't know if she's there, if it's transporting her there. It's all in her mind, though. Oh, man, he's gonna think it's some ritual or some shit.
Is this what you did to Chrissy?
It does look bad for Lucas. It looked like he's possessing this girl or some shit.
You see him in the laundry room? He's all alone. He's our target.
It's a smart plan. Oh, no. Why would they bring that scene up?
They can't get in through there, can they?
Jabbing that hole. There you go. Oh, come on, no. They you go, free her. Come on. How's he able to do this still? This plan, like, isn't working. It's going as bad as possible. Oh, yeah, but they... I just remembered something they didn't account for. Right here, they're gonna help him out. Because by hurting this thing, I think they said it hurts it everywhere else. And it'll give him just enough of an edge to weaken it. They need to hurry up, though.
Nice. Thanks. Are there any other vents?
Oh, shit, you fucked up.
Eddie, you're so close! Go! Eddie!
Holy shit. This is overwhelming, and there's still like an hour left in this shit.
You thought your friend could stop me. I can feel them dying.
He doesn't see L! I didn't see L anywhere in that little montage bullshit he just did.
Vecna lives in another dimension. That's why you can't see him.
L's about to bust that ass.
You have 5 seconds to wake her up. 4, 3.
Okay, Erica! Let's go! Oh my god, so crazy. This is like Dark Phoenix vibes, man.
Hi.
Hi. Come on, Dustin. What happened?
Are you okay?
Are you real?
I'm real.
How?
I piggybacked from a pizza dough freezer. If you touch her again, I will kill you again.
Shit, that's gangsta as hell. I don't have any fire with you guys. They took all the fire with them. Where's the kerosene and all that y'all were filling up? Come on, Hop. Do what you're gonna do.
I want you to watch.
I swear, if he fucking does this to Max and actually does it in front of L, this will be a very hard series to rewatch.
Papa is dead! He made you into this. He's the monster, Henry. Not you.
I mean, he may not have initially been a monster, but he sure as hell is one now.
But he was no monster. He was just a man. That is why he sought greatness in others. In you.
Okay, he's like, I don't want to hear that shit. I'm a fucking monster. He can't do what I can do. He tried to stop me from doing what I can do.
You did.
Wait, what? You're blaming her?
I believed you had sent me to my death. I became an explorer.
The fucking makeup work on this is so... It's like some of the best I've ever seen. Mind flare?
To become the predator I was born to be.
Oh my god, he formed it! He created it!
I sought.
Everything has been him all along. Oh my god.
And the rest of this senseless, broken world is beautiful.
Max, where are you? Get up. Someone. Is anyone up right now? There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
Hell, I love you. But I am scared that one day you'll realize you don't need me anymore. If I said how I felt, it would somehow make that day hurt more.
That's a very good reason.
Elle, do you hear me? You need to fight. You have to fight! Fight!
It's like Trinity telling Neo to get up. This show is too damn much. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I don't believe in a higher power or divine intervention. That was a miracle.
Exactly, miracle. So her and Hop are paralleling, taking down the big bads. Shoot him.
Your friends believe you have won. You have already lost.
Why is he talking like he's not trapped and she's not about to kill him? Why is he saying... Good shit! He's still up and walking while engulfed in flames. Nancy, shoot him! Hop is fighting a Demigorgon with a sword and he's winning. Nancy and Hop, season 1, day 1 heavy hitting players in this, made the final blows. Look at Yuri!
I didn't run away this time, right? You're gonna have to look after those little sheep for me. I think it's my year, Henderson.
Eddie's gone. Fuck.
I can't feel or see anything. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't want to die. I'm not ready.
You're not gonna die. Please just hang on. Max, stay with me.
Hopefully she's trapped somewhere and not really gone. Whoa! Four gates. Is Max really gone?
No, you're not going.
What is she doing?
Hey, Princess Diana. Shit, this is insane. What did I tell you?
Elle can bring people back from the dead. Why 2 days? What kind of a time jump is that?
High school students were killed in a series of murders linked to a local satanic cult, Hellfire. Eddie Munson, the leader of this cult, is presumed dead.
Aren't they gates though? That means they're still open. Stuff can still come through, right?
Someone order a pizza?
Pizza?
Pizza? Nah, man. It's the homies. Where's Lucas? And Erica? And Hop? And Joyce?
You can forget about college. You are staying right here.
Are you okay?
Where's Lucas?
Oh, God. You don't know. And further words died in his throat. And almost everything else. Speedy was gone.
Way to hang in there, Max. So he broke all of her limbs. He messed with her eyesight a little bit too.
Do they know?
She's still alive. Mad Max, the toughest of the toughest.
Her heart stopped for over a minute. Then she came back. Doctors don't know how. Say it's a miracle.
She can bring people back from the dead. She can restart a dead heart. Limitless powers.
I found another jar of peanut butter and it's crunchy stuff.
Robin.
Aye.
What are you doing here?
Aye.
to my boyfriend, what was my boyfriend. He was visiting, took one look at all this, and let's just say it's not what he was envisioning for his spring break.
I thought they were gonna say he died in the earthquake and she was gonna move on.
It's like sometimes my mouth is moving faster than my brain, and then I cannot seem to get it to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it is kind of hard for her to tell her how she feels, especially when she saw she was with a boyfriend, because she might not like her in that way. She could just see her as a really good friend. You know how girls are. It's just a girl thing. And it sucks if one falls for the other, because it's hard to be friends with someone you really care about. Just be friends.
My nephew is innocent.
I was with him when the earthquake hit.
Where is Eddie now?
He died a hero. Despite what everyone else thinks.
I wish everyone had gotten to know him, because they would have loved him. He never stopped being Eddie. He could have run, could have saved himself.
That was big to him too. He kept reiterating that, like, I didn't run this time, man. I didn't run. I actually stayed and fought.
He fought and died to protect this town that hated him. He's a hero.
Shout out to Dustin for making sure Munson's family member gets closure on his death.
All right, hold it right there. He's a little on the eccentric side. Hey, Nancy?
Are they rebuilding Elle's home, or what is this, like a base camp?
I'm glad you're here, too. Otherwise, who'd have been in charge? Steve.
He's grown up quite a bit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Are we okay?
No, you're not.
Yeah?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's hard.
She's fiending for Steve.
One is dead and rotting.
He's not. Now that I'm here in Hawkins, I can feel him.
Oh my God, Will. Poor Will. Damn.
And he's not going to stop until he's taken everything and everyone.
Government.
Which member from the government, though?
Hey, kid.
No way. This girl's been going through hell without you.
Your hair.
Your hair. I kind of stole your look, kid. You grown.
You shrunk.
Two people who care about Elle more than anyone else in this show. They're playing the theme music during the show in the midst of a happy moment. Grim reminder, they've already lost. It's turning into the upside down? Holy shit. Oh my God, everything's dying. This is how they're gonna end it, and before we have to wait for season 5? No more splitting up. Everyone stays together. The final fight has to be in Hawkins with everyone there. One of the greatest things I've ever watched. Anticipation for season 5 is going to be off the chain. Please don't wait 2 years to do it like you've done with every other season. Like, I don't think our hearts can take it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Stranger Things season 4, episode 9, the very end of the season. This was a movie. They should have put this in theaters. It felt like an 80s movie at that. We don't really get movies where they take place in the 80s and they harp on the 80s really heavy in the movie something big. Usually it's a movie that just is like a little homage or like a coming of age movie. I'm talking about in like now modern times. And it doesn't really take off. It's just cool that a movie has an 80s aesthetic. This movie felt like it was released like it was a new movie in the 80s. And it was a huge blockbuster. It wasn't shot like any of the other TV episodes. To be fighting remotely, it just shows the ingenuity of the combat in this show. It started out with just a girl having powers, Lucas using his slingshot, little stuff like that, making makeshift weapons. But now, no, she can jump in there from her mind and enter the battle across the country. Hop was in Russia and they were fighting Demogorgon that was attached to it through the particles, and everything helped. The way characters are built, some of them redeemed, while building, but just the way the characters are built in general. From Eddie and Steve, it's not like that they were bad people, but it's just they were like, okay, you didn't get hit with the appeal right away, but now it's like you didn't want anything bad to happen to them. And Eddie, we already know, is already gone, but the redemption, the way Yuri was able to flip, and Alexei from season 3, the way he was working for the Russians but realized something bigger and doing the right thing was at play here. And even Billy was possessed, but just from the conversation Max had with him, even though he was a harbinger for one, she still felt like some way deep down he deserved it. But he ended up saving everyone. He ended up saving Elle when it counted at the Starcourt Mall. So this show does a great job at showing not everyone's just one-dimensional. There are sides to everyone. Some people really are just bad, but you're hard-pressed to find them in a show like this. If anything, it's like even Papa, he really was just trying to push her to her limits. And as bad as a guy he wasn't a monster. He just was going about things the wrong way. He wasn't trying to bring total destruction. He was just trying to correct his own mistakes. Like Ultron. I know I make a lot of Marvel references, but it's just the best way to put it into a metaphor. Elle is not the only hero in the show. It's just there's heroes left and right, so it's only natural that I'm gonna do that, you know. Go to a comic book universe when we have heroes all up and down in this show. Hopper, Elle, Max, people sacrificing for the greater good. I'm getting like Ripley vibes from Elle. She's turning into a bona fide action star in this show. Doesn't need to be helped, doesn't need to be saved, wants to do the right thing, getting smarter as the season goes on. Millie Bobby Brown still crushing it. Can't even say she's crushing it now, still crushing it. What's up with the Russians and being so aloof, man? In the 80s, first Chernobyl and now this, how did they let the Demogorgon, like how did they let the breakout, the prisoners in these monsters just get so loose? There should be a button where you just blow everything up. Silly as shit, man. This could have been a lot worse. The last 90 minutes of this I was just tearful the whole time, because it's a beautiful show on top of like the heaviness of the moments that were happening and the characters that I thought were going to be gone and some that were. It's just a beautiful show when it can do that. Visually, the way it's written, the way the characters are acting, the way it's shot. It's been a long time I've been watching this show. I've been a fan since day one of the first season, so the show has a special place in a lot of people's hearts, and it's going to be emotional whenever anything happens. They set up the final season in a giant way. The last fight, the boss fight, and it's crazy because the whole show has been set up for season 5 for the fight with the big boss, not just different things that are happening. And then the major threat was created in season 4. No, he's revealing himself in season 4. This all started since Elle was super young. And the best thing about this show is the message that just shines through, whether it was Dustin telling Eddie's uncle about him, Lucas and Max having their moment, Mike and Elle having their moment, Joyce and Hopper, Nancy and Steve. I don't know. I don't think it's Nancy. I don't think it's the Nancy and Jonathan story anymore. What saved everyone, what kept everyone alive, was miracles and love. That's what it boils down to. That's what this show, especially this final movie, I'm not even gonna say episode, this movie, it was abound. Miracles and love. Two things that are unexplainable, that can't be defined by logic and science. I mean, everything that's happening so far with the Upside Down itself can't be defined by logic and science, at least not by us yet. But it's the unexplainable. It's what makes the show great. It's what saves the heroes. Why this show is special to a lot of people. And I think that's a great way to approach your life in general. Take heed and appreciate the miracles, and never stop putting your love in the things that matter. And plus, before I end this, Elle can save someone from dying. They said Max died and then she came back, so no one can ever really die. She's on a whole, she's like Neo in the one, she's like, that's what I'm getting. She's like Ripley mixed with Neo from the Matrix. The presence of Ripley and the powers of Neo. I really wish I would have got the whole season. I did watch part 1, episode 1, but then I just watched the rest because I binged it and I just couldn't help myself. But don't worry, for season 5, I'm gonna have every episode up. Hopefully we don't have to wait too long, but hopefully enough people see this video and realize how much this show means, and they'll be coming back here and ready so we can experience season 5 together. If anything stood out to you in this episode or movie, or there was anything I might have missed, please tell me about it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed watching my reaction. All I ask is that you leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can also vote on what I watch, see full-length reactions, and get early YouTube edits on my Patreon through the link in the description. You guys are the best. We're family and you know it. I mean, if you watched through this whole thing and you already got to this point to the end and you watched the recap and everything, you are a true MVP. This is why I do this. This is why this channel means so much to me. That's it for me. Till next time, spread peace and love. I'm out.